Hello students, your piano teacher Tim here. Welcome back to Piano Lessons on the Web, the classroom dedicated to powering up your piano skills and sharing them with the world. And today we are doing a music reading challenge. If you don't know how to read notes on the staff already, I highly recommend you check out the playlist I have over on YouTube. I'm going to include a link in the description for you, and a card will appear if you don't know how to read already. But today we are challenging you. Where is it? There we go. We're challenging you on reading notes on the staff. So we actually aren't talking about ledger lines today. We're actually going to practice those later. I'm going to test to see how good you are just reading them on the staff. We're going to do treble clef first, then bass clef. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to write a note. I'm going to give you 3 seconds, and then I'm going to tell you what the note is, show you where it is on the piano keyboard. Ready? Here we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Pause the video if you need more time. That is F, and specifically that F is right above middle C, because as you can see, middle C in the treble clef right here, and it's just a few notes up right there. All right, next note. All right, 3, 2, 1. Pause the video if you need it. Where is that note? That note is a D. And specifically, that D is not right here next to middle C. It's a bit above there. So you've got D right there. Perfect. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Pause the video if you need it. The note is A. And that A is right here, a little bit above middle C. As you can see, it's just a few notes before the next C, an octave above middle C. Okay, let's try a couple more here, then we're going to try something a little different. Okay, this note here. 3, 2, 1. What is it? That note is a B, and specifically it is right here next to, not next to middle C, but it's the first B above middle C. And it makes sense because the next C is just the next note up there to begin with. So whenever you're trying to figure these out on the piano, think about where middle C is, that it's actually kind of way down here with the treble clef, and just think about, how far above that note, that middle C, that note is, and is it past the next C up? Also keep in mind that the next C up is right there. So if I drew this note right here, which is the D right there, that can't be this D. It has to be that one. So that's the one we were doing before. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pause the video if you need it. That note is an E. Specifically, it's right there, pretty close to middle C. All right, now what we're going to do, since you probably got the hang of that already, especially if you know how to read music, I'm going to draw 4 notes across. And what I want you to do is, if you're in front of a piano, if not, totally cool, just name off of them in your head. But if you're in front of the piano, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. At the end of the 5 seconds, I want you to play these 4 notes on your piano, or list them off either in the chat or to yourself at the very least. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Pause the video if you need it. These notes are E, G, B, and D. And specifically, these notes are skipping up from one another. Because whenever you're going from line to line to line, or space to space to space, that means you're skipping every other note. Okay, here we go. Let's mix it up a little bit. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Write them in the comments or play them. These notes are F right here. And then see how it's alternating between the line. Let me get the pen up here. Line, space, line, space. Well, those notes are stepping. So you go from the F, you got F, E, D, and C. All right. Now, let's check out the next example here. I love how people in the live chat right now are typing away, giving answers. That's perfect. I love that. Oh, that note's off the staff. I love that engagement. All right, here we go. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause the video if you need it. I think you get that by now. These notes are, that's the C I mentioned earlier above middle C. You got G, you got E, and you got A. Just like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we're going to do something similar. We're just going to change up. We're going to add some different rhythms to it and see how we do. So actually, you're going to have to do, what is that, 6? Yeah, that's how math counting works. Okay, let me kind of change these to different notes. I'm going to try to make it a melody if I can. Like a real, something you would find in a real piece of music, since that's the whole point, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you 7 seconds for this one. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you got G, and then you got D, B, A, G, D. That one's technically off the staff. I didn't think about that before I drew it. But there it is. That's actually not even on the ledger line, so I think that qualifies. So even try to play it in the right rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Just like that. Since applying this to actually like what we're reading in terms of notes is the whole point of this. Otherwise, it seems just kind of abstract. All right, here we go. We're going to do another one. Okay, ready? 5. No, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? You got C, F, E, D, C, B. Like that. That actually sounds surprisingly nice. All right, now counting it wise, it goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Just like that. All right, let's do one that's 2 measures long now. You know, because this is the challenge. We need to build off of this. If I was just doing simple notes the whole time, I think we would all die of boredom. And let's see. Now, let's change it up. I'm going to try to make it as real of a melody as I can. Okay, I'm still going to give you 7 seconds. Of course, you know, if you're watching this, you can pause if you need it. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ready? Okay, here we go. So F, A, C, D, E, F, C, A, F. Just like that. And if you're counting out the rhythm, it goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Just like that. Let's keep going with this. Hopefully you're able to keep up. But like I said, you always have that option of pausing that video. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. Okay, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ready? All right, here we go. You got B, G, B, F, E, D, A, G, F, G. So counting wise, it's actually the same as before. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Just like that. How about a 4 measure example? We'll only do a couple of these. But let me think about what to do here, because I want to make it like a real sheet of music, or as close as I can. Okay, good. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat a little bit. Now, they aren't going to be exactly the same when I finish it, though. Okay, let me change this. So I'm making the structure just like you would find in a regular song. So let me see what we can do here. Okay, looking good so far. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm almost there, I promise. And perfect. Okay, here we go. Now you got 4 measures. Hopefully you can see it all. I'm going to count from 10, I guess. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ready? Here we go. Oh, I guess I should say the notes. F, G, A, E, D, C, C, A, C, F, or A, F, G, B, C, C, F. And then the counting is just the same as before. Okay, we're going to do one more of these, and then we're going to move on to the bass clef. Because the bass clef is just as important, if not more important for some, because honestly, if you are right-handed, you probably struggle more with the bass clef. I would think so anyway. Okay, here we go. Almost there. Okay, I think that works out pretty good. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? So here we go. We got F, E, D, C, B, A, F, A, C, C, F, E, D, B, C, F. Just like that. All right, great. And then we will do some with both clefs at the same time. Okay, everybody ready for some bass clefs? You know, I might just keep that there in case I want to copy it later. But we're going to do some bass clefs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a note first. I'm going to give you 3 seconds for it. And then you're going to have to tell me what it is. Let me make sure I can get the bass clef in here. Okay, great, great. That would be great. Can you come in on Sunday? That would be great. If you know what that is, leave a comment. All right, let's see here. Now, 3, 2, 1. Just remember that bass clef notes are from middle C down that way. That note is an A right here. It's not the A right below middle C, because remember that with bass clef, middle C is right there. Okay, here we go. We're going to do another one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, G. Yes, so that is definitely off of space. Real One's a Fan wins today. That is a G, and that G is right below middle C. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This note is a D. Right there. All right, let's try just a couple more, and then we're going to build off of this, make it more complicated. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is it? It is an A, and that's the A I was talking about earlier, right below middle C. Okay, here we go. So, now I'm going to draw 4 notes across. You're going to have to tell me what they are or play them on the piano. I think that probably will work out actually the best. PC load letter. All right, here we go. I was just reading a comment. All right, here we go. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds for this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We got G, B, D, and F. Those are what? Are they stepping or skipping? They are, of course, skipping. And then Rich in the comments says, yeah, but did you get that memo? Peter, if you could remember to fill out the TPS report, that would be great. Me and my dad talk about that movie all the time. Anyway, wait, back to reality here. Enough goofing around. All right, here we go. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What are they? Oh, wait. We need the piano in here, don't we? They are A, G, F, and E. You see how they're going from line to space, line to space? Well, those are stepping. So always remember to use that knowledge to your advantage, whether they're skipping or stepping. The more information you can give your brain to figure these out, the better. In fact, on the next challenge lesson, we're going to be doing intervals, I believe, either that or ledger lines. But where I'm actually going to we're going to practice getting your intervals real snappy, which will help out with this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What are these notes? They are A, C, D, and E. I don't know. I thought there was a bass line going on there. But anyway, A, C, D, E right there. All right, ready? We're going to do one more of these, and then we're going to get it more complicated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, go. They are E, D, F, A. Just like that. So you got a step right here, a skip, and then another skip. Just like that. Okay, here we go. We are going to do we're going to do 2 measures in a little bit more difficult of a rhythm. Ready? So let me just kind of do what we did before, get it set up here. Okay. Let's see what we want to do here. I'm going to cheat a little bit, use a note outside of the staff, which is kind of out of the theme for today, but you should know what note that is. Okay, now this is a bass line similar to what you would find in a real piece. Let me try to get it to make sure you can see it all. There we go. Okay. Can you see that whole thing? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So C, D, E, G, C, G, E, C. Just like that. And if you want to do it with the rhythm, it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. All right, let's try something a little bit more difficult, shall we? Okay, ready? 7, 6. Wait, was I giving you 5 seconds or 7? I'm going to only give you 5. No, I think I was giving you 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? C, B, A, G, F, G, E, G. Just like that. Same rhythm as before. This keeps sneaking up there. Okay. You ready for something a little bit more difficult? I hope that I can get this whole thing in here, because I know when I zoom out, no, that should be fine. It might be a little zoomed out, but that's all right, Adria. So anybody, if you're not keeping up, that's totally fine. Just sit back and relax and enjoy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a 4 measure one. Like I said, I just want to double check to make sure you guys can see what's happening, because I used to make that mistake all the time and not realize it until the lesson was almost over, which, as you can imagine, would be a problem. Here we go. Okay. Okay, like that. All right, terrific. Okay, ready? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. C, E, F, G, C, E, C, G, C, B, C, G, E, G, E, C. Just like that. All right, one more of these, and then we're going to try one with both hands at the same time. I might not be able to say it out loud because I can't say two letters at the same time. Sidid. Sidiv. No, I can't do it. I tried. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm almost there. Almost got it written up. Okay. Ready? 5. Or no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, go. G, F, E, D, E, E, C, G, E, F, G, C, B, C, E, C. Just like that. Okay, you know, this is actually really good sight reading practice as well. All right, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to do 2 measures, just 2 measures. And we're going to do both clefs at the same time. We're probably going to do it like, what is that stuff called? Hymnal style. There we go. Okay, I wonder where Fuddy Duddy's back. I missed his from Cold Bangor, Maine today because it's not very cold. Okay, let's see here. All right, just give me a couple more seconds. Almost ready. I don't know why that's making noise right now, but who knows. All right, here we go. So, I'm just going to give you a, pause the video if you need it. I'm actually not going to count down for this one. So here we go. Try to play this on your piano and follow along. So there you go. It didn't sound the best, but I wasn't really doing it for that. So once again. The number one thing I want you to do is check out this playlist of other challenges. Once I get them made, I'm going to put them in this playlist so that you can go through all of them. If you don't know how to read music already or you want to learn how to read music better, check out some of the other playlists I have. I'll have them pop up here. And also links, as always, are in the description. So thank you so much for joining us in our lesson today. I hope that you've learned a lot, and I will see you in the next lesson very soon. So have a great day.